if there's something to take away today, it is that there was a European project where European nation decided to develop, to create an identity, the European identity. And in the beginning, they started identifying themselves with biblical characters, biblical personalities, biblical characters. And then they moved away from there a little bit and started identifying themselves with like fictional characters like the king and all this. And then they move and now started characterizing themselves as the descendant of German, because the German are like the noble people, the Aryans, right, who have never been colonized and this and that and that. So because there was some conflict between that notion of descending from the Germans and those biblical characters, there was some kind of clash. So, and then it was much better for them, more convenient and expedient for them to identify with a nation, with a people that are glorious, German. So, and then they created that image, right? And now exported it and wrote it through those those books, historical book. So to now justify that, look at us, we are the glorious people descending from the mighty Germans and everything, and then we are freedom loving, and that is the bottom line. We are freedom loving. It doesn't matter how we bring that freedom to you, even if we're barbarian, even if we kill you, we savage you and everything, it is for your own good, because we want to bring you civilization, we want to bring you that freedom, we want to set you free. So they now justify, they moralize their action in order to justify it, to feel better for it. So now you will ask me, and then they created the myth of national identity, which is where they develop some cultural fabrications and then turn those cultural things in a myth into historical facts. That is the whole thing. The cultural myth where fairness is whiteness, Europeans are superior race, advanced, objective, freedom loving, and civilized, and they have the God-given right. So the mission is given to them by God himself. They were created by God himself to free other people and bring that freedom to the world, right? So that is a myth that they developed very clearly. They created that myth, and now historians started writing about that myth as cultural facts, and now permeating into our minds. And all of us around the world now will look up to Europe and the Euro-American as the light of the world. So that is the whole myth. So when you look at that, this section, for example, when it says the English people have become the greatest and most highly civilized people that ever the world saw. What does that tell you? It tells you what America is screaming to the world every day. The greatest nation on the face of the world. The greatest power the world has ever seen. Seems the same language. And this was said very, very long time ago, right? So you can see that is a perpetuation of that kind of myth.